You know what I love? Besides all of that, do you know what I love? I love being able to increase my Russian vocabulary by simply adding little prefixes and suffixes to words that I already know. And that's what we're going to do in this video today. I'm going to give you 15 new words by just using 2 prefixes to words you likely already know. Давайте начнем. Всем привет. Меня зовут Jared, я делаю русский язык легким. Hey everybody, my name's Jared and I make the Russian language easy. Today we're going to use the 5 question words, who, what, where, when, why, and how, and we're going to add 2 little suffixes to each one of those to change their meaning slightly. They're easy suffixes and they're really easy to learn. So I'm going to organize this video into 3 quick, simple, easy parts. First, I'm going to give you the 5 question words in case you don't already know those. If you do know those words, you can jump to this time code right here, and that's where I'll talk about how the suffix ta changes those meanings. Very simple, you're going to love it. And then after that, I'm going to talk about how if you add the suffix nibud to those 5 question words, what it changes those meanings to. All right, so let's start with the 5 question words. The first one is кто, who, кто. And the way I remember that is it sounds like toe, which is obviously a toe on a person, and that's how I remember who, кто. Just don't forget the K there. Что means what. Now it's spelt with this CH, chto, but they say it with an SH sound. Что. Где, that means where. Как, that means how. Когда, that means when. Когда. And then the longest word in all of this is почему, and that means why. Почему. Okay, now that we know how to say the 5 question words in Russian, let's go look how they change with the suffix to. Now, to should be pronounced to because there's only one vowel, and you know that the vowel always gets the stress. But when we add this on to the words, they go from to to ta. So let's start with the first one. You'll see what I mean. If we take to and we add the suffix ta, and they hyphenate it here, ktota. You see how it goes to a ta, not a to? And that's because you can think of it as one word, ktota. And anytime you add the suffix, and I'm calling it a suffix, I know that technically that's not correct, but bear with me here. But anytime you add the suffix ta, it adds the English equivalent some to the preceding word. In the case of ktota, kto means who, ta means some, so it means someone. So if you want to say, someone came over to my house last night, кто-то пришел в мой дом вчера вечером. Okay, here's the next one. If we take что and we add the ta, что-то, that means something, because что is what, and ta means some. So it's not somewhat as in like it was somewhat hard. So it means something. Что-то. Here's the next one. Где, where. And I'm going to see if you can guess it. If we add the ta, где-то, what do you think that means? Где-то. That's right. It means somewhere. Где-то. Я знаю, что моя книга где-то здесь. I know that my book is somewhere here. Here's the next one. Как. And if we add ta to it, как-то, you guess what that one is? Как-то. That's somehow. Because как means how, ta means some. So somehow. Когда plus ta, когда-то. You guess what that means? Когда means when, but we don't say some when. But what does when refer to? Right, it's referring to time. So it would be sometime. Мы когда-то будем читать книгу. At some time we're going to read the book. Sometime we will. It's not really known exactly when. Okay, the last one, this is a little bit different, but I think you'll get it. It's почему, why. So if we say почему-то, can you guess what that is? It's not some why. Why is asking what's the reason, right? So почему-то is for some reason. Почему-то она не читала книгу. For some reason, she didn't read the book. Pretty easy, right? You just take this simple little word, ta, add it to the end of these simple little words, and you get another 5 words added to your vocabulary. Pretty awesome, huh? If you're finding this video useful, I'd love it if you'd smash the like button. It's a way of saying thank you to me, and it helps distribute it to other people. Thanks. All right, now let's talk about nibud. We do the exact same thing that we did with ta, but we're going to do it with the suffix nibud. And it's going to go from some, remember how ta means some, well, nibud means any. So let's start back with кто. So if we say кто-нибудь, that means anybody. Кто-то, somebody. Кто-нибудь, anybody. Что is our next one. Что-нибудь, anything. Что-нибудь. Что вы хотите есть? Что-нибудь. What do you want to eat? Anything. Где-нибудь, anywhere. Где-нибудь. Okay, so let's see if you can get this next one. Как-нибудь. Как means how. Нибудь means any. Now you might be tempted to say it means anyhow, but it doesn't mean anyhow like that. It means in any way. Okay, here's когда, when. Когда-нибудь. Когда refers to time, and so it would be any time. Когда-нибудь. Приходите к нам в гости. Ну, когда? Когда-нибудь. Okay, and почему, that means why. Почему-нибудь. Now, I looked this up before I made this video because honestly, I have never said почему-нибудь and I've never heard почему-нибудь. So I looked it up on the internet, did a little bit of research. There's one or two sentences that I found that they did use it, but they were very kind of convoluted, and I think there were better ways of saying it. So for our purposes, I'm going to say they don't really say почему-нибудь. Now, I'm sure if you're a native Russian, you can probably find some instances where you would use that, but they're very rare. I don't think it's worth worrying about at this level of your Russian. I've been speaking Russian for 10 plus years, and I've never said it, so I don't think it's very important. All right, I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel. Every Monday I do vocabulary like we did today. Wednesdays is some sort of grammar principle. And Fridays we do a little cultural tidbit that's kind of fun and light there. So be sure you subscribe so you can get those notifications when the new videos come out. Ну хорошо, тогда это все. Спасибо и увидимся.